friends, today we are going to start class 6 chapter number 1, Who Did Patrick's Homework. It's a short story written by Carol Moore. He was born on 12th July 1871 and died on 20th January 1961. He was an American author, educator and advocate for children's library. Now let's start this story. The whole story is about a small kid named Patrick who gets inspired and motivated to do hard work by an imaginary elf. The story conveys message that we should never lose hope in ourselves. Self-help is the best help. Now start the story. Patrick hated homework. He never did homework. Too boring, he said. Now Patrick said, it's too boring. He hated to do homework. He was fond of an outdoor games such as hockey, basketball and Nintendo. Instead of doing homework, he was fond of playing outdoor games such as hockey, basketball and Nintendo. Nintendo is a name of video game. His teacher warned him, do your homework or you would not learn a thing. His teacher also warned him, you did not do your homework, you would not learn a thing. Sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus. Ignoramus means ignorant person, lack of education. One day he found his cat playing with a little doll. But it wasn't a doll at all, but a man of the tiniest size. Now what happened? Patrick found his cat playing with a doll. In fact, it wasn't a doll at all, but a man of tiniest size named Elf. Elf appearance. He had little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches. Breeches means short trouser. And a high tall hat like pigeons. He was in trouble and needed help. One day, Elf was in trouble. He needed Patrick's help. He yelled, "Save me! Don't give me back to that cat," because he was afraid of the cat. He yelled. Yelled means shouted. He shouted, "Save me! Don't give me back to that cat. I will grant you a wish. I promise you that." Now Patrick was very happy because he got the answer to all of his problems. He said, if you do all my homework till the end of semester, that's 35 days. Patrick said, you have to do my all homework for 35 days. If you do a good job, I could even get A's. The little man's face wrinkled like a dish cloth thrown in the hamper. He hit his legs and doubled his fist. And he grimaced and swallowed and pursed his lips. Oh, am I cursed? But I will do it. Now, after hearing the Patrick wish, little elf was not happy, was not agreed to do. But as earlier he promised to him, he had to do his homework. Little man's face wrinkled like this cloth thrown in the hamper. Hamper means a basket with a lid. This cloth means a cloth using for washing dishes. He kicked his legs and doubled his fist. He grimaced and scolded. Grims and scold shows the meaning of facial expression of disapproval and anger. And pursed his lips. Oh, am I cursed? But I will do it. Now, little man Elf was not happy, was not agree to do his homework, but earlier he promised to do, so he had to do his homework. In this video, we have learned that Patrick did not interested in homework. He was not a lazy boy at all, but he was fond of playing outdoor games such as basketball, hockey, and Nintendo. One day, he found his cat was playing with a little man Elf. The elf was afraid of his pet and he needed Patrick's help. He promised to him that he fulfill his wish. Now, Patrick told him to do his homework. Now, the little elf began to do Patrick's homework. Except there was one glitch. Glitch means problem. The elf did not always know what to do and he needed help. Elf was not aware of his homework and he needed Patrick's help. I don't know this word. The elf felt while reading Patrick's homework. When elf was doing English homework, he did not know the word meaning and he needed Patrick's help. Get me a dictionary. Now, what's better? Look up the word and sound it out by each letter. When it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck. What are times table? Elf straight. Straight means high pitched cry. उस जोरों से चिल्लाने लगा. And addition and subtraction and division and fraction. Elf did not know the concept of maths. Sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. Now we told him to sit down next to him and just guide me. As know nothing for human history, to them it's a mystery. Now for both of them, human history is a mystery. So the little elf shouted, just got louder, go to the library, I need books and you can help me read them too. Now finally the last day of school arrived. The elf was free to go. So quietly and slyly slipped out the back door. Slyly means secretly. Patrick got his A's. Now Patrick do well in his study and he got A's. His classmates were amazed. His teachers smiled and full of praise. His parents wondered what had happened to Patrick. He was now the model kid. Now when he got A's, his classmates were surprised. His teachers smiled and appreciated him. His parents wondered, who be surprised with what had happened to Patrick. He was now a model kid. Cleaned his room, did his chores, and never rude. Like he had developed a whole new attitude. Now he did his homework, he cleaned his room, he did his chores, never rude. Chores means work done by every day and it's boring. Like he had developed a whole new attitude. Now he changed himself. He developed a new attitude. In the end, Patrick still thought he had made the tiny man do all his homework. But wasn't the elf? Patrick had done it himself. In the whole story, there is nothing like elf. It's an imaginary story that motivates Patrick to do his homework by himself. Thank you.